Now it's time to make our first query, and the query in the assignment is to find just the dogs in the database. So with my table highlighted, not my form, but my table, I will click the Create tab on the ribbon. I will click the Query Wizard button, and we're going to just make a simple query, so I won't change anything on this screen. I'll just click OK. I have to tell the computer what fields to use, and the assignment said to use critter name and species and extra comments. I just double-clicked on each of those fields to have them move over to the selected fields side. So these are the only fields that will be in my query. I'll click the Next button, and now I have to give a title for my query. The computer is suggesting Quitter's query. I'm going to delete that and just type dogs because that's what my instructions said. I will eventually have to go to modify the query, but right now let's just go take a look at the information. So I won't change anything more. I'll just click Finish. There are my 3 fields, and I'm currently seeing all the records in the database. So I do have to modify this so I can see just the dogs. I'm going to click the Home tab so that I can see the View button and get myself into Design View. I'll click the triangle button so that I am now in Design View of my query, which you may remember shows the table at the top with all my fields, and in the grid down below I see the 3 fields that I specified in the wizard. I have to tell the computer that I only want to find dogs, and that would have to be in the species column. That data would not be stored under the name or the comments. It's only in the species column. Now, I realized when I was working on this that we created a little bit of a problem when we said to make the query called dogs, because the computer wants to use that name. So to avoid that happening, I'm going to type the quotation marks that delimit a text criteria. Instead of just typing the word dog and letting the computer put the quotes in for me the way I normally can with text criteria, I'm going to type those quotation marks myself, and I am sorry for the confusion. Now if I click Run, I see that my query shows the 3 required fields, and it's only showing the animals in the table that have the word dog in species. So now I have my first query. I will click my Save button on the Quick Access toolbar. Because I've already named it, I don't get prompted. If I close this query, it's saved here in my navigation pane, and I can run it at will by simply double-clicking it. I don't have to define it anymore. I'll close it, and that's the end of our first query.